Welcome to episode 18 of Breaking Hertz. Kama kawaida, it's your boy Hafare, aka Mr. Metronome, aka Rodney Malik Casino, aka your girlfriend's boyfriend. And this week, I'm happy to be back on our set. And with me as usual,
it's Suki, aka Suki.jpg, aka Suki Mirage, aka Uzumaki. Sijui nakuanga na jina ingine gani. Jessica Rabbit, sijatumia siku mingi. But happy to be back on our set as well. It's been a very eventful weekend. That's what I want to start with.
Yes, it has.
Just a band came back.
We shall break that down.
Because I feel like it was a culmination of just a bunch of nostalgia. But there's that, the Karibu Nairobi rave. There's just been a lot going on in Nairobi in the past. Hip Hop at 50.
There's been so much.
Shout out to Ruby V.
Even outside just music, there's been a lot of sport. There's been a lot of artistic things. I feel like the year is finally kicking into high gear.
It is.
Like mwaka imeanza saa vizuri in like entertainment spaces, and I am looking forward to it. Next weekend, catch me outside. How about that?
All right. So let's get into what you were listening to last week.
Last week, it was an album you talked about on the previous episode, Raven by Kelela.
Ooh. How did you like it?
Ooh, okay. Like high marks on every
Yeah.
Every metric measurable, high marks. It's a very good album. It just flows into itself. Like it feels very very authentic. That's what I would call it. It feels very authentic. It just feels like an album made with love and care, and it's been a while. It's been how many years since her last album? Like 5 maybe?
5 years, yeah.
Yeah, so it's been a minute since her last album, and unaelewa mbona she took that time apart.
Yeah. It's very intentional.
So if you're going to listen to something, listen to that. What else did I listen to this week? I sent this to you. Other Nature by Phil Boudreau. I love Phil Boudreau. He's one of those artists.
I haven't listened to it yet. That's this week.
I found out about him in like 2013. And then he put out an album in 2015, I think, because he had a song called Anyway that was really big on the blogs. And then just disappeared, like did a really big song on a movie soundtrack, and then just came back last year, which I found out this year. Because I always confuse him and Eric Bellinger. I don't know why those names seem familiar to me. I was looking for Eric Bellinger's new album, and then I just typed in Phil Boudreau, and then I got okay, and I go like, oh wait, he put out an album last year, and it is really, really good.
Nice.
Very like high praise. One of the top 5 listens of the year so far for me.
Ooh.
It's very smooth. It's very alternative. It's like like Blue-Eyed Soul.
Blue-Eyed Soul.
Yeah. It's like white people making R&B. It feels good. it feels really nice, maze. It's like Nani Bobby Caldo, like Kuimbia.
Yeah.
You get that. Tina Marie, all those guys. Like it's white people making black people music, and you love it. So yeah, that's another listen I had. And again, we actually do link our entire like spreadsheet with the album. So we actually do that. So msianze kutuliza maswali mingi ziko hapa. If you don't get the name, if you don't get anything, don't even stress. Just click the link in the bio. Usiogope. Last week mliniambia mimi ni hipster for listening to The Doors. So what did I do? I went back and listened to The Doors again. LA Woman by The Doors, I believe the best blues rock album ever made. Ever made. The last album that they made together as a group while Jim Morrison was alive. 10 out of 10, high marks. Like I could speak about this album all day, like how there was a transition back from psychedelic rock back to the original blues rock that made them famous. It's like they knew this is our last hurrah. This is like we're going out in style, and you're gonna do it. 10 tracks, 46 minutes long. C'est magnifique. It's like going out to a nice restaurant. Not check it. Like going to get hibachi, and it's an actual Japanese man making you the hibachi. There's a spread of authenticity in there that you cannot find in other places.
That's a word I wanted to use, but I think it's racist. Oriental is racist, right?
There's a reason Shanghai is a verb.
Ooh. Let's just wrap it up. Just wrap it up. We're not going there. Let's.
Relax. And then another one of my favorites, Out of the Trunk by Larry June. It's always a good day when you listen to Larry June. Larry June, again, I've said he makes the most positive hip hop. He makes like drink your juice, go for a walk,
eat your cookies,
self-care rap. He makes self-care rap. Like the only thing in this life you need to take care of is yourself.
And
that's the first thing. Take care of your plants, take care of your health, get your money. Don't stress about other things. Ishi vizuri, kula vizuri. Don't put any soda in your body. Like fresh juice every morning. So go for a run, look good, feel good. He makes self-care rap. Like if you ever wake up in the morning and just want to take care of yourself, you want to look like an 80s drug dealer in Miami with 2 gold chains on. Apparently that is a faux pas. I didn't know that. Anyway. Anyway, so if you want to wake up in the morning and feel really good and just hype for the day, and it's not like, and his music isn't like thumping your high energy, it's just slow and relaxed, but it gets you in that mental state where you want to be like, yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to go out there and make some paper.
That's dope.
Yeah, that was my listen.
All right. So last week my listening wasn't very structured. I went through a couple of mixes, a couple of playlists. The ones I really want to talk about though are Boiler Room. Is Boiler Room coming back this year?
Yeah.
Would you have information on that?
No.
Okay, sawa. Tutasikia tu. Eventually. But there are a couple of new mixes up on the Boiler Room page. I really love like checking out Boiler Room sets. I found Jules. There's a new mix by Jules, I think from about 3 weeks ago, that I found really good. A lot of Afrobeat, but with hints of rap, which I really like. I think what I was looking for in a Jules set wasn't, I don't know, it's not what I found, but like it was definitely what I needed. So that's what I loved about it. And then Taylor Elaine, I really loved the surprises in this mix towards the end. I don't want to spoil it for you. I feel like with mixes, the essence is whatever the selector has decided to do with the songs that they've selected, and how they choose to
arrange
the blends. Yes, the arrangements and the blends are very crucial to, I guess, the entire vibe of the thing. I really liked how she used a lot of rap, a lot of 2000s R&B. Taylor Elaine's set was amazing, so check it out. For projects, I went into Stay Free by Londrell. It's a meditation album.
I love how you're always giving us like new types of music. A meditation album.
No, it's.
Are you suffering from mental health issues? presenting this meditation album by this random artist.
Need dawa for real, because like it was sent to me at a time that I genuinely needed it. Sometimes I get a bit scattered, so it helps to just have something that grounds me, something that reminds me what's important. In the same way that Larry June applies for you, yes. Londrell did it for me, because I remember I listened to this project and immediately I was like, I might just get out my mat. That's exactly the kind of music I needed to listen to that morning. We didn't say I could stretch, so I just, I wasn't thinking about working out that day, but I listened to this album and they started talking about pranayama, they start talking about breath work, nini. I'm just like, what am I doing with my life? Let me get up right now.
Breaking Hearts, sponsored by Hot Yoga.
Actually, if you prefer to listen to music while you're doing your yoga and instead of like just following some white girl on YouTube, this is what you need to get.
What's the difference between like just regular yoga and hot yoga? I would know.
Hot yoga is more of it's temperature controlled. Like when you're stretching in a room that's kind of hot, it's like stretching in a sauna. I don't know how to explain it. That's exactly how I'd explain it.
Stretching in a sauna.
Stretching in a sauna. It's a
title
warm
title of your sex tape.
I mean, yeah, but
yeah.
But for real, like stretching when you're in okay, not in heat. That's not the word I wanted to use.
Yes, that's the word you wanted to use. Exactly. Akili yako the subconscious mind. No, like Sigmund Freud would be proud. Like
unajua uko coast, like you're in a room with no AC. Mm-hmm. You stretch out your mat. You stretch out yourself. You feel that sweat, dripping down your face. That's the kind of energy you want to wake up with in the morning. You go, you take a cold shower. Umesikia vizuri.
Okay.
That's hot yoga. You need to get into it, Hafari. I feel like you'd enjoy it. Below may suggest.
Maybe. Like it actually feels like a good time.
Would you do hot yoga or goat yoga?
Hot yoga.
Like a goat on your back.
Unajua venye beberu inanuka? Have you ever smelled a goat?
Yes, I live in South Sea. I've smelled a goat a couple of times.
Yeah, hot yoga. Goat yoga is the whitest thing ever. Yeah. Like, this is some, I told you, some Vermont shit. This is some mild cheddar cheese shit. This is a white people shit. We are not doing goat yoga. Hot yoga fadhali.
Fair enough. But yes, if you like listening to music while you do your morning stretches, Stay Free by Londrell.
What a wild tangent.
We've slandered goat yoga in one fell swoop. But if you do goat yoga, shida yako. But like, good for your back, I guess. Furaha Tapes Volume 1 by Blocker Beats came out on Valentine's Day, I think. It was a really nice drop. 3 songs on the EP. It's about 9 minutes long. So after that, I was really yearning for some more Blocker. I listened to him play at Kilifi New Year. I feel like it was my first time seeing him like on a stage like this. And I feel like he really like utilized the fuck out of those. I think it was like 3 hours just playing back-to-back bangers, flips of Kenyan songs, gengetone in like.
Did he play No Hands?
He did not play No Hands. Lou played No Hands though.
As long as No Hands was played.
No Hands.
As long as No Hands was played, mimi niko sawa. Like
Lou and Monzo played No Hands at the Baobab stage. Oh my god, that was an insane night. So yes, No Hands is actually just the song you need to hear to rip up like.
It's the Ratchet Girl anthem, by the way.
And then after that, I was listening to Furaha Tapes Volume 1. Herb is also on there. Then I listened to Nairobi Yetu, which is another project by Blocker, I think from 2021. Kinatra there. Shapaman. I really liked this project. Then from Uganda with Love by Maui Moon and La Soul Child. It's a drop from Friday.
Yeah, I really want to I was trying to get into that this morning, but then meetings, capitalism, I couldn't get like the time to just sit down and go through it completely.
Yeah. But
So
you
I
got
was
to
like-
listen to it.
No, like I started, but and that's why I didn't want to like Nilianza, then I realized I won't be able to just sit and digest it. So I'm just gonna, you know what? Let's wait after the studio. I'll just get home, smoke something and get into it.
Nice. Yeah, no, it's definitely a smoke something type of vibe. Although I listened to it more in transit.
Mao is on there.
Yeah, Mao is on
Oh
there.
yeah, shout out to Mao, shout out to the
Ooh.
homie. I think his album is dropping soon.
Ooh.
Yeah, he has a single out. I've forgotten the name, but I feel bad for blanking. But you should check out his
Yeah.
new music. He has new music, Kila Kitu, and he has. I think is he performing soon? I don't think he's performing soon.
No.
The Tangaza thing, is he performing?
No, I didn't see him on there.
Oh no. But yeah, just shout out to the homie Mao. Check out his music if you haven't. Mao
Yeah.
from nowhere.
So yeah, that's from Uganda with Love by Maui Moon and La Soul Child. It's more alte Afrobeat. I think I like them on Sweeter as well from last year. But so this was, I guess, an extension of Sweeter for me. Really chill vibe. I feel like I need to feel it in like different settings to give like a more conclusive review, but I really enjoyed it. And then I started, because these two, I think, were dropped concurrently, like on 15th. I didn't get to listen to them in depth. But I started Tamasha today. Tamasha by Ochungulo Family.
There's a new Ochungulo drop.
There's a new Ochungulo drop. 2 new Ochungulo drops.
Two of them.
There's Tamasha and there's Book 1.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Menipatia mtu za kusikiza usiku.
No, Tamasha, I've listened to half of Tamasha so far, and wow, I wanted to ask you who your favorite member of Ochungulo Family is.
Oh, Benzema, Devo.
Yeah?
I love Devo. Because Devo says the most insane things. He raps in the most insane non sequiturs. And you can even tell in his writing style. There's this song he did with Naughty Flow. Itangwaje. What's it called, Byron? Photomoto, yes,
Yeah.
Photomoto. That song is Naughty Flow. And you can even tell that, you can tell the parts where Benzema was writing for Naughty Flow. Because it's very, very, it's his style of writing. Nudzangu ziko KBC channel. It always goes like,
Yeah.
the next statement and the last statement do not correlate at all. But it sounds amazing. He had his EP last year called, was it for last year or the year before? Full Vibe.
Yeah.
It was so underrated. That man, his writing is so much fun. He's like,
It is.
imagine the worst, if the worst person in your class, unamuka, not even the worst, like the most notorious prankster in your class,
Yeah.
decided to become a musician.
That's actually
That is who
exactly
Benzema
it.
is. Like,
But
and
he
someone
writes
singing
really
it out of
infectious
the.
hooks, yeah.
So it's so weird. He reminds me of Bobby Mapesa to a level. You know what? Bobby Mapesa was way more intricate in his writing. Because Bobby Mapesa was like more of a student of the game, where he could just like,
Yeah.
I don't know, gora gora winch winch. Like he's just trying to rhyme on every bar. After every 4 bars, the rhyme has to go in here, here, here.
True.
While
Benzema
is
wants to
more
say
relaxed.
something smart.
He just wants to say
also.
something outrageous.
Smart and outrageous.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Wow.
wait.
Mtu amesema nini?
Looks like I actually finished the project. Hiya.
When did you?
No, I think Jubukwan was coming right after. I was just like, okay, so like maybe it's going to continue for like a couple of hours, but it's 26 songs. So 26 minutes, 7 songs.
Okay.
There's a song there called Tanka that I think you really like. So
Umbo ya pombe.
low-key, but lots of bangers from Ochungulo family. I really love Tamasha.
I really hate how, like 5 years ago, Ochungulo would have dropped a song and the internet would have stopped.
And now they've dropped an album and the internet.
Ethic of putting out teaser videos and everybody was up on the timeline on Twitter just waiting for it to drop. As a nation, we have failed Gengeton.
But I feel like Ochungulo, they speak for themselves now. Like it's more of a, if you find it good for you, like you're the one who's found like a gem of a project. Because I'm looking at my likes on this project and Nashtukani, probably only one that I didn't like, and that's because I was in the shower or something.
But no, Ochungulo,
fly.
I have to check them out.
Yeah.
I like those guys. I like the work they're doing. I really hope, like, I know they're very close collaborators with Chris Kaiga, and I'm hoping soon we can maybe have a collab, you know, some crossover. Me, Deben again get on. Me, I'll take it. I will take it.
Yeah.
Now, we've spent enough time talking about the new releases. It's a band, just a band, JAB, vijana wanne.
A back.
Sahi ni, okay, ni wazee, hata sisi wote vijana. Blinky, you're old, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, Blinky, Dan, Jim, Mbithi, for the first time in how many years?
It's been 7 years. The last time they played was April 8th.
2000.
April 8th, 2016 at Gote.
Yeah. So, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. At the scene of their last performance, we get their next performance.
I mean, not the scene of their last performance, but like almost, like it was close.
Yeah, okay.
Because remember, like it was in the indoor space last time. This time it was in the parking lot. So like, I feel like there were a lot more people at this particular gig than there were at the 2016 one.
Because guys were saying, like, I remember when they put out the announcement that the show is at 8. I was like, if you're getting that 8, you're not getting anywhere to sit.
Yeah,
that's
facts.
the truth. Like, ilikuwa imejaa. I got there at 8:30. Okay, African time, but still, ilikuwa imejaa kabisa. It was packed to the max, and I loved how it wasn't just a regular performance, it was a video performance.
Yeah, it was a film.
Yeah, it was a film basically. Walipatana usiku fulani random. Wakashoot to like reimaginings of their songs.
Yeah.
I love Hey, by the way, as a song.
Hey is so good.
I love that. I love the video, the stop motion video.
What's your favorite Just a Band album? Like the one that you keep going back to?
Scratch to Reveal.
Scratch to Reveal. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Scratch to Reveal.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Like, no offense to like 82. No offense. But Scratch to Reveal is that girl. Like, she...
There's a reason we go back to it, by the way.
There's a reason
we go back to it.
My favorite song on there is In Your Pain, but like, I feel
that's
like...
the first song ever. That's the first Just a Band song I ever had. And I remember
Really?
I had it when I was... Like I was just lying at home, couch. It was hot as hell. It was Sunday, and I remember there was this babe who was on. It was a show I think on KTN, and this babe was just giving 5 of her favorite songs. So just give 5 songs and they play the song, and that was the first song she opened with. It's by a band called Just a Band. So me, I'm there. Mimi nimelala tu kwa couch. Nashangaa rada Just a Band ni akina nani. And I remember the video. Did you have a frog or a turtle? I can't even remember exactly. There was a green thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember the video very. I was like, yo, this is fire. And then that's when I went to look for Scratch to Reveal. Like, yeah. Okay.
It's really good. Yeah. I particularly... Did you have the book? Did you get the book as well?
I did not get the book, but I knew someone who had the book, so I have read the book. Yeah.
I haven't listened to the project that's at the back of the book. There's like a CD.
Yeah, I know.
At the back of the book. I've never played it. I kept saying I'll play it when they get back together because it was.
It's time.
It was after the last show.
It's time.
After the last show, I really wanted to like get a copy of the book. We couldn't find one, but because we were busy trying to get like autographs from all of them. And then Bithi had like a box like in the back of his car, and he threw a bunch of books at us.
Here, peasants. Shikeni.
And like,
get the fuck out of here, brokies.
and then like, I don't know, I've just never played it just because I needed to have that moment like cemented in time too. But now that they're back, I feel like it's
time.
to
It's
listen to
time.
it. Yeah.
Like Bruce Buffer would say, it's time. Yeah, but I was really happy to just see those guys again together, and to know that the album is coming. Because
At last, yeah.
just even the public announcement. Because we've known the album is coming for a while, for quite a while. We've known that the album is coming.
Yeah.
But to just have ikuwa announce the world, aya ni sisi. Ni sisi sasa. Mjue album inakuja. Si eti kusema album inakaa ama nini, like we are confirming that new music is coming. We are actually working on new things.
There's actually a new song on like the last bits of the performance film. Yeah.
Something you've never had before. Like imagine exclusive, just a band drop on a random parking lot.
If you missed it, you missed it. Like,
and I don't think they'll even run the video again. Will they even show the video?
No, they will. Like it'll be. I think they're going to have a link out.
Ah, nice.
Because I saw Gote say it in the post that they put up.
Oh.
So like the people that were debating on whether or not to come were like, okay, sawa, like if I can still get the link, then sawa. But for me, it was the nostalgia of just being there. Nah, you can't put an amount on that. The Q&A was also really nice. So
I didn't hear anything in the Q&A. Hata sikudanganya. Me, I was late. I was in the back.
Nilisikia mwanzoni, and then after that I was just like, ni sawa. No, but I was with you at the back as well. I couldn't hear much after a while. People were talking sana.
Na maswali tutauliza. Just a band, by the way. Maswali tutauliza mkikuja on the show. Mkikuja,
we're ready.
Manifesting. It's 2023. Sawa. Pisces energy. Yeah, I'm really glad just a band are back.
Fuck I'm so angry.
Why?
Oh my god.
See, it's Pisces season.
It's Pisces season, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
Yo, I was so happy to see those guys, and I feel like there were so many events happening this weekend. So many events. You couldn't be anywhere at any time, because there were 3 things happening concurrently, and I had to choose to go for one. I could either watch the Arsenal game, go for Hip Hop at 50, or go watch rugby. So I decided, you know what, let me just go watch rugby, because it's the biggest game, at least in the local. Let me support Kenyan talent.
Yeah.
But then now you're missing out on so many things, and I feel like it's moving in that direction, because this weekend coming kuna so many events.
True. Even like the last one, when we were at the Just a Band gig, I remember some of us were actually just standing at the wall of the Hip Hop at 50 event. Yeah. It was ridiculous, but like that's how good this weekend was. Yeah. Like you needed to be in town. Next week you need to be at a couple of other places. By the way, Dila Day is coming.
Na kwanza kawa ni msewa bank. You know, bank guys are getting paid on Friday. If you know any
that
bank
is
guys,
crucial information.
If you know any bank guys, msiseme hamna pesa. Tunajuanga date ya kulipo. So yeah, there's so many events happening this week. I just want to shout out a few. There's Dilla Day coming up. It's on the 25th, organized by the Boom Bap Click. It's going to be at the Kenya Regional Staff Room, Delta Towers, Westland. If you love hip hop,
and you're not put on to Boom Bap Click, you need to get on.
Especially the East Coast style, the very Boom Bap heavy style, come through. It's a celebration of life of probably the greatest producer ever. And it's always a good time. If you love hip hop, if you love the vibes, kuja tu. I wish they'd play more southern stuff and more like West Coast stuff.
Wait, but I have a look. It's not a counter. It's more of a. I've been thinking about it a lot since you said it first. That they play a lot of East Coast stuff, and like I saw a thread last week. I think it was Maz. Maz Masai. I think he tweeted about how like different like musical styles influence the way people would dress, like depending on where you lived, and the fact that like a lot of like Westie bred people listen to a lot more East Coast hip hop, like in the 90s and early 2000s. So and sorry, not West Coast. A lot of the stuff that you listen to is more 2000s leaning.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because I feel like we listen to a lot more crunk like in the early 2000s. We actually discovered a lot more of that during that time. So maybe that's it. Like junior age group flani pia.
Are you saying that
it's niche parties? So
are you saying it's nostalgia? Okay, by the
pia ni wazee. Pia ni wazee. Nasema tu boom bap click pia ni wazee. No offense to you all. I love you. But like
shout out to the homies at Boom Bap. Shout out to Point.
But like ni nyinyi mnafaa kutupea events za nini za prank.
Okay, on a valid point actually.
Exactly.
Therefore, yeah. Like if I want to play Southern hip hop,
if you want to tell us about Chief Keef, tell us about Chief Keef. Give us an event. Like
hey, I'm saying nitaandika thesis about Chief Keef and the seminal work finally reached, by the way.
Yeah.
Nitaandika 200 page thesis napata masters yangu na
yeah, because I don't know, niche parties kama ni age based, like ni sisi tunafaa kuzi plan.
Yeah.
We wouldn't expect them to be able to give us like Kitranada type events if they don't really connect with him as much as we would. Yeah.
So yeah, Dilla Day is coming.
Dilla Day is
Please
coming.
come through. You'll find me there, hopefully. On time. You know, I'm coming, but I don't know, as in Tangia Sangapi.
On your hour, Hafari hour, on it.
Yeah. And then we have legends. There's this thing Jungashu is doing.
Ooh, African Legends.
Is it called African Legends or Legends of Africa? I just need to get the correct name because I don't want to. Yeah, it's called African Legends. Yes, it's on the 25th and the 26th. So it's a 2-day event, by the way. Some of our favorite vocalists, Amani Baya, Daniel Chikwaza, June Gashui, Manasseh Shalom, Sero, Viola Karuri. There's so many good people, so many talented acts who are actually going to be performing at the show. And I'll probably be there on Sunday. Because again, this is a weekend for outsiding.
It is.
And I know probably kutakuwa pia na something to do on Friday pia.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so like this is a weekend for outsiding. It's going to be at the Hub in Karen. If you love African music, especially, I feel like there's a target for this. This is if you're a bit older than us, the older generation. This is you getting in touch with the music that you grew up with. Probably from the 70s, 80s, 90s. A lot of African classics that they're going to be reimagined. So just make sure to get a ticket, go out there, because again, at the end of the day, you're supporting the music ecosystem.
Yeah,
Sindio?
that's true.
But there's so many good events coming up, Maze. I know Wind Down is coming soon.
Yeah, on
Victoria
March
Kimani.
11th. I haven't seen Victoria Kimani perform live, baby. I will admit.
I have.
So this might be my first time. How is she?
Karibu nianze kuimba, can I get to the yams? Sweet.
Wait, there's another event I wanted to spotlight for anyone that listened to, anyone that grew up on SoundCloud, basically. So the last Friday of February, that's the 24th, Mina and Tash LC from Boko Boko are playing at The Mist. If you're familiar with their work, listen to a bunch of remixes on SoundCloud, you should get into that. Shout out to Baby as well, baby. Like, Baby Ozana was talking about it on Friday, and I felt like a lot of people that weren't aware that this was happening should definitely be tapped in. So The Mist on Friday. Mina and
this Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mina and Tash LC.
Nimekwambia aje, there's always something to do. Kwanza, the year is kicking into high gear. So if you like live music, and I love that we're getting more live music spaces.
Yeah.
Because we talked about it before on the show that I think COVID really killed that culture. But
Yeah,
me, I'll be really happy to see live bands at South B again in Nairobi West.
Yeah.
Hapo ndo nitajua like we're back. Because Nairobi West is such a dope place. Kwanza kama umezeeka, go down pia, yeah. Like kama umezeeka, you just go to the bars at Nairobi West and there's somebody always playing rumba. There's always just some guy in a guitar. Sometimes you go there, you find Nani singing. I don't know if he still does it. Leonard Mambo Mbotela.
Ooh.
Yeah, you go to like there's a bar he used to sing at. So you just go there randomly, unapata tu band is playing, just pick up the mic and start singing.
Nice.
Appreciate live music.
Yeah, for real.
So yeah, if you see me outside this weekend, it's not me. So I cannot be held responsible for whatever happens. So, sio mimi, okay? I'm giving you inatangwa kama kuitisha anticipatory bail. Hata niseme tu kabla makosa ifanyike. Yeah, there's something else I want to talk about, something that I saw recently. The other day. Shout out to Boutros, shout out to Angela. Biggest song in Kenya right now. I think, yeah. 1 billion streams on TikTok.
That's crazy. Is he the first person to meet the milestone?
In Kenya, I guess.
In Kenya?
In Kenya, I guess. I don't think there's any other Kenyan song that's been used that much on TikTok. I could be wrong, though. Does Nimko Happy count as a Kenyan artist? No, she uses Swahili in her lyrics.
I mean, yeah, but
Maybe she lived in Dadaab. Who knows?
I feel like she does count though.
Does she?
Would you claim her, or is she more?
Nah, Pana, we can't.
Kama
We
haja
can't.
to claim tusimclaim basi. Is it a new Pink Pantheress? Pink Pantheress nimko happy.
No, but Pink Panther is a little claim.
Okay, yeah.
I'll
So
to claim,
no, like just getting them off the roster. do you need Nimko happy to claim us?
No, we don't. But we claim Pink Pantheress. Sit now, yeah. Claim, baby girl. I'm here for you. So anyway, a billion streams. A billion streams on TikTok is a crazy number. But I was looking at it from like a monetary standpoint. I was like, how much do you really think you made off a billion streams? I don't think it's much. Because I know the creator fund pays nothing. The TikTok creator fund is really, really, really... It pays very little, especially for guys outside like the US or whatever. Even for guys in the US that are complaining that the creator fund pays very little. But I don't know if artists get paid differently. Like if you put up a song and it gets streamed, you get paid differently compared to creators who make actual videos. So that's a crazy thing to consider. And I need to look into it. But a billion streams either way is a great way to market yourself.
It is.
And I'm understanding why labels are now telling people like you need to make TikTok friendly music. Because if Boutros, who like a few years ago guys were booing him off stage. Like I remember there was an event, guys were throwing bottles at him, like at Toyota stage, because they didn't know who he was. The work that ADF have put in just to build him as an artist, because there was this other song, the one that had not before Angela. There was this big song he had.
Which one?
The one, what's the name? Let me look it up.
He has many big songs.
No, the one that actually like.
It's my thing.
He went from being, the guy you ask your friend, do you know Boutros, to
cementing like his name out here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was really big.
So going from that point to making and then now making Angela. There's a very solid and interesting career progression, and to just see him get to the point where now his music is out there. Yeah. Because I played when Angela came out. We talked about it on a Monday, Sindio?
Yeah.
The next Tuesday, I was at a work event with Nigerians I work with, and I played for them Angela, and all of them were shazamming.
That's
like,
crazy.
What's this song? Yeah. Nigerians and Ghanaians, they were like, oh, what's this song? So clearly that song has crossed borders with Baya Sana. And I'm happy for him, by the way. Like, it's the first step for, the way Nigerians have been eating off TikTok?
Yeah.
Nigerians have been eating off TikTok with Baya Sana. CK got an Ed Sheeran feature because of TikTok. Like, please, Ariana Grande, pigia Boutros simu. Yeah.
Ariana and Angela, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
Rihanna and Angela.
Rihanna and Angela. We know Conscience is doing it.
Yeah, no, like Conscience has already hopped on that.
Yeah, he's already hopped on.
But like, I feel like Boutros cracking the code is still like, it's foreshadowing. Like it's probably going to happen with even bigger artists going forward.
For sure. But now here's the problem. I don't think Angela was meant to be a TikTok song.
Really?
I don't think it was.
Why?
I feel like Angela was designed to be a club banger.
It is a club banger.
No, it wasn't. You know the way labels are making like A, B, C, D, E, F, U, and your mom. And Sindio.
I remember calling you and I found out about that song and how many plays it had. But yes, it's not a TikTok.
That's more of a TikTok song.
That's more of a TikTok song.
A song designed completely to have a part that can go, that's catchy, that people can lip sync the videos with, so it can go viral. It's been, there's this babe called Leah something, I've forgotten her name. She's also the one who made Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Bitch. And then there was a lot of backlash because it felt so fake.
Yeah.
It's a song designed just for TikTok, and I feel Angela was not that. Angela girls, go shake your asses, please. It's misogyny music.
I mean, but at the same time, maybe it's supposed to have like two polarities. Like you can dance to it on TikTok, and you can also like shake your ass to it in the club.
Yeah,
like,
for sure, you can do that.
It's cracked both sides of the nini.
But here's the problem now with like after the fact, Sasa. Now that he's hit $1 billion, somebody somewhere, a label, always, nakwambianga, everything is ruined by marketing people.
That's true.
Every single great idea humanity has had has been ruined by people who work in marketing. By the way, if you work in marketing, you are inadvertently an evil person, an unwitting evil genius. So somebody who...
Aren't you in like music marketing? I've been meaning to ask that.
I know, actually.
It's not music marketing.
It's not music marketing. I don't work in the marketing department. So
okay, you don't work in the marketing department. That's fair enough.
I don't work with them. I work in licensing. That's a complete different.
Fair.
Anyway. I've lost my train of thought.
it wasn't meant to be at this, but like. Okay.
I know. So here's the thing. Again, marketing people.
Why don't you? Why don't you think it was supposed to be a TikTok song? It was supposed to blow up on TikTok, rather.
I don't think it was meant to. It was designed. Okay, it blew up on TikTok because it's a good song. First of all,
it's catchy.
It's catchy. You can dance to it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was designed to blow up on TikTok. I don't think it was designed as a song that will go super viral. I think it was designed as a song that is going to get rotation in every club, in every mix. It going viral is, I think, a byproduct of it being everywhere. And also the creators who hopped on the Nini fast, who are using it fast. Because on TikTok, it's very easy. Just, if Aziad twerks to your song, there are 6 million Aziads who go nyuma. Aziad wannabes.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, like they look at what she does and then they're like, okay, this is the next thing. Cindy K is dancing to your song. Shout out to Cindy. There are 100,000 people who are looking at what she's doing and then doing the same thing because they want to just succeed in the same way.
And in that way, isn't it more about like? I feel like discoverability is still a good thing. And
of course, I love it.
Playlists aren't the only way to do that.
Yeah.
I'm like.
No, I like the fact that TikTok is helping so many artists blow up.
Yeah.
But again, it comes. Nakwambia, watu wa marketing no haribwingi hizi vitu. Somebody somewhere, a label head somewhere, and their marketing department are sitting, and they saw that release by Boutros, and they saw 1 billion streams, and then they're like, give me the next Angela. So for them, there is no organic. And again, I like to talk about this a lot. Label people they're not good people.
Yeah.
Label people are very shady because at the end of the day, a label is a business. Music is an art form. Those two things are like water and oil. It's very hard to mix the two successfully. So a label head is just gonna sit there and be like, "Sawa, who's our next big artist? We want you to have a TikTok song. So go out there and make a TikTok song." They don't understand why this TikTok song blew up in the first place.
But they'll pull out the formula.
They'll consider
the formula that Angela has, for instance.
And now we'll have 1 million Angela clones trying to make it big on TikTok. Instead of just letting the artists make the music that they want and then equal shared, not every song has to be big on TikTok. I understand as a discoverability tool, as a marketing tool, actually, it's unmatched.
Yeah, it is.
Because songs can go from nobody to having a #1 record. Ray, we talked about her album last week. She had a #1 record off TikTok, like in the UK. Her single that came out the other, let me just get the name. Just a minute.
Ray.
Yeah, Ray and 070 Shake. It's called Escapism. That song was #1.
Oh, Escapism is a really good song.
Yeah, and it went #1 because of TikTok.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't know if tracking companies, the guys who do charts are tracking TikTok plays now. I'm not really sure because I saw something to that effect, but I'm not really sure if it was affected. Because now you're looking at even charting just because of your song blowing up. So as a marketing tool, I love it. I understand why TikTok exists as a marketing tool.
It's fantastic. You get the best part of the song first of all, which is I guess what everyone is looking for right now. Like you can have a song on a playlist, but like the length of the song can keep you from like listening to the whole thing. Same way like people have been dissing like Pink Panthers for having like really short songs, but that's the like attention that we're working with right now. So I guess for discoverability, TikTok works because it gives you the best part of the song first, and then now after that, like you can go and look for it and I guess feel every bit of it. That's amazing.
And but like the crazy thing about that is, I once met an A&R who told me, like he can tell whether a song is going to be a hit or not within the first 30 seconds of listening to it, which to me is a crazy thing to consider. Because again, a song is 3 minutes 40 seconds, and the
first 30 seconds aren't even the best part a lot of the time.
So TikTok is gonna go and find that part between 220 and 257 that actually bangs, and then turn that into the viral thing.
That's why I prefer TikTok, in fact, for this exact reason, for that exact thing. Like you want to have the best part of the song that's not the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, I also like how TikTok works, because even with all these labels trying to game the system, they're really failing. The things that go viral are not the things that they want to go viral.
And even the ones that do go viral, like I feel like unfortunately the length of the song after you go and listen to the whole song, it's not like as much of a banger as you hoped it would be. I have a couple of songs off the top of my head, but I cannot list them right now for reasons I just don't. I don't like being that hater that like will tell you about a song that I completely didn't like, but like a lot of songs on TikTok have done that.
You can find like a song that goes viral on TikTok is like a gospel song from the 1950s that some kid in Uzbekistan chopped up with like looped up the sample and then added like beat crazy frog XLF ting ting and then just pitched it down and then threw it on TikTok and then 10 billion plays. The label is working so hard to try, like guys in marketing, the labels, everyone is working so hard to try to game the system to figure out how do I go viral on TikTok. When just random people are just doing random things and going viral insanely.
Ooh, there's someone I've just thought about, Lil Nas X. You remember the way he used to like post his songs under tweets like before he blew up? And Old Town Road, like the whole song isn't insanity. I'll sing, you know, like every like word for word, bar for bar, whatever. But like the clips that he would post went far enough even on Twitter before TikTok was even like as much of a thing as it is now. So no, that wasn't my point. Nilikuwa tu na example.
Gari imeisha mafuta mazee.
Nimesahau point yangu.
Kabla tufike destination. Suki umelewa.
I'm sober and tired.
Are you drunk? But yeah, if you're an artist right now, by the as much put our music out on TikTok. By the you like discoverability is so important right now.
Yeah.
Because we live in an age of short attention spans, and then music is accessible. All the music in the world is accessible at the tap of a button. So for you to even just, you know, make a name for yourself or stand up in the crowd, you need to do something else. But at the same time, Pia, don't let the labels tell you to make TikTok music. Because there's a difference between putting a song on TikTok and making music for TikTok. Putting a song on TikTok, anybody can do it. It'll take a life of its own in its own path. But you sitting down and then writing songs just to appease for an 8-second clip, don't do that, Maze. You're bastardizing your art.
Your bag.
You are given a talent. Please respect it.
Exactly.
Mungu atakupatia success. Ukiendelea hivi. So yeah, shout out to all my homies on TikTok. Will we be on TikTok soon? Maybe.
We shall.
By the way, like
we should.
We should be giving out album recommendations out there.
I feel like tunakuanga huko for the wrong reasons. We don't send each other as many songs as we do story times. So.
By the way, yeah, that's the thing. I feel like we share songs more on Spotify.
Yeah. Or like songs that sound terrible. We do that a lot.
Ooh.
Like really badly chopped up songs. But
there's an account called There I Ruined It. Please listen to it.
There I Ruined It it's God's treasure on TikTok, I swear.
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
That's why he's hiding the leakage for Judgment Day, I suppose.
Hey.
So yeah, if you can get through the songs, good luck to you.
You have more strength than me.
Yeah, you're in the Hunger Games already. But like
I think tumefika mwisho ama?
Yeah, tumemaliza.
There was something I want to talk about, but
we ran out of time.
We shall keep it for next week. With our special guest, not naming any names, but very special. Sawa.
Very excited about next week's show.
It's an episode I've wanted to record for about 3 years now. I've been preparing for this particular guest for 3 years, and she knows herself. And I know she'll see this message, and I'm really happy that she's coming on. Yeah. So anyway, this is the end of the episode. Episode, is it 18?
18, yeah.
And very important, if you're going to take away one thing from this episode, let it be this. If you see me outside this weekend, haikuwa mimi. But whoever that is, please buy him a shot. Lord knows he needs it. Wallahi. Thank you guys for vibing with us. See you guys
next week
on episode 19. Bye.
Bye.